when you come into SAM, on the left-hand side, you can click on the properties section here. It'll show all your different properties that you have available. I'm going to go into my memory lane. This is just test data, but we're going to go into a transaction. Now, one of the new features that we've added, which has a huge benefit depending on how you're wanting to use this, is within the party members section. Whenever you go into party members, previous to this update, it would show the name and then it would show the party member type as a item in the column. We've now made this so that it's grouped. So like in this case, seller is the group of party members, and I've got a seller 1 and a seller 2. If whenever you're adding sellers, buyers, listing agent, selling agent, whatever, those different party members, if there are multiples of them, one of the challenges that we had was, how do you determine who gets printed whenever you're using your merge fields? Well, there wasn't a great way. It would look inside the database and find the first one and print it correctly. But what if you wanted that second one? You could never do it. Well, now, at least now, you can come in here and you say, well, I really want Eleanor as my first seller. So it would come through and swap them. So now Eleanor is seller number 1, Franklin is seller number 2. That's a benefit itself, just by being able to order them how you want to order them. Now, what this allows us to do now is, I'm going to say I want to email these people. And let's just say, for instance, I want to email the, I don't know, buyer's agent. And I'm going to click on the email button, and it comes up here. I'm going to go ahead and click on the little template piece, because I believe I have anyway, seller fields. This is a template that I set up just for testing and stuff. Previous to this update, whenever we were using merge fields for party members, you might get a merge field something like this. Let me grab this one here just to break it down here. And I'm going to turn this off. This merge field still works. If you're wanting to say, give me the sellers from the party members, give me the seller's first name, this fully works, but it only grabs the seller in the number 1 seller in that list of sellers. So that's great. I mean, it puts it in there. I need to know the first name of a seller. It gives me the first one, which is considered the primary. But what if I wanted to be able to do both sellers' names or phone numbers or whatever? Well, now, whenever you're inserting your merge fields, you can specify a .1. So I've got seller number 1, their first name with the .1 right after first name, and last name .1. So it's going to grab the first seller's first name and last name, their phone and their email, and group them together basically as a seller 1. And then I'm doing the same thing for seller 2. So now we can do some really great stuff on creating some forms where we're putting in party members, and we specify which party member goes into which area. And even if there are multiple party member types or people in a particular party member type, you can still specify who they are. So does that make sense? Is that fairly clear? Hope so. All right. So the advantage, obviously, is now I can specify that all of the party members do the same type of thing. In this case, whenever I'm doing like my listing agent, phone, whatever, it's going to grab the first one. If I'm the only listing agent or the only buyer's agent, in here, then it's going to show the right name and information. But if I want to specifically say, show me, like what you could do here is show me the, I could do this almost as a dot one and dot two the same way. So show me the listing agents if I've got a co-listing agent. To and go through and do this. So it just gives you a way to identify whose names and stuff that I shown there. I could do the phone, I could do the email and stuff like that. So that's all available for that purposes.